Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I asked for that because
You're good.
Wayne and I worked hard to get the presidential primary the way it is. He took the lead. I supported him back then. I felt like he should speak first. And then I could fill in a few details. There's a logistical reason that we preferred an earlier primary. And the reason is that the schedule, especially looking at the schedule here in 2024, is miserable to make sure that Idaho gets represented. And when we have a Democrat in the White House, the tradition since 1954 has been whoever's party is in the White House goes last in national convention. Because they don't want to compete with football in September. That means that the last convention will be sometime in August. Then you've got the Olympics. No one wants to compete with the Olympics. So the first convention is always in the middle of July. And that presents a huge problem when Idaho has our presidential primary in May. Because in order for us to get our delegates, and this doesn't matter whether it's a Republican convention or a Democrat convention, we have to have all of the names of the Idahoans going, the alternates going, their guests going, submitted for security clearances to enter the hall and be credentialed at the National Convention. The FBI has requested that we have those names in advance 90 days before. Now, how can you do that when you have a mid-July convention and your primary only selects who the delegates to the county convention will be in May? And then you've got to have county conventions. And those county conventions will elect the delegates to a state convention. And then you have to have a state convention. So, Mr. Chairman, my bottom line is that the May primary is problematic for us to ensure that Idahoans are represented at either Democrat or national conventions.